Okay, we back. We good to go. We good to go. So yeah, we're gonna be jumping into this game. This game was a channel points redeem by the one and only 6016. I'm excited to get into this, and a bit nervous because I've never played it. I've watched people play it, but not a whole lot. So it should be pretty fun. Hopefully we get through it. Obviously it's not gonna be in one stream. Even this stream might be a bit short tonight too, as well. I'm not really sure about the length because I'm not that I'm tired, like as in like I'm falling asleep tired, but like streaming is gonna be a lot of attention for me, and I've been up for a while, and then I also had to do a vet visit with Willow today and a bunch of other stuff, which I'll talk about a little bit later when there's more people here. But yeah, so we're gonna jump into this game and see what it's all about. Okay. Let me see. Back to PC gaming here, so I gotta get used to this. We should be all good though. I guess we will just start a new game. I think the camera placement's fine. I was just going by screenshots of where everything is laid out, but I can always change it later if it's in the way of something. So hopefully we're good. Now, question is, what am I gonna pick? Create your own character. I could do that. Except I don't know what L this is. What's FY? Oh, okay. Intellect, psych, physique. How well you move your body. Okay, makes sense. So, we've got the thinker, which obviously is intelligence and stuff. And that's fine. Psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose their mind. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. So realistically, this one's like the most balanced one by the looks of it, besides that. Very bad with people. Should I just create my own? I feel like create your own is more of like a second playthrough thing, you know what I mean? Because I don't really know like what I'm even getting into by creating my own or like doing whatever. I feel like I'd like to have a more balanced character, maybe. I don't know. What's in here? Can I like go back if I like that's a little bit better. I feel like this one should be high. Average, week, and we can work on this. I'm assuming you get points, right? That you can change. I don't know how that works. But hopefully I'm right. We'll just go with that. Whoa. Okay. So do we just... Oh, we can pick 3. Deduce the world. Call upon your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Play the actor, lie, and do tactilize. I see. Well, we want to have one here at least. Threaten people. Maybe? So we only get one, right? Yeah, so it just changes. Okay. I don't know, man. I'll go with that. I'm sure every playthrough is different to this game anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Don't worry.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I know you do, baby. I know. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Do you really? You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. Infinitesimally small. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose. Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago. You lost.
Indeed. I've seen like the opening of this game, and I've seen a good, like, fair bit here and there, but I've been like never throughout a whole story. I've just come in every now and then and watched. You know what I mean? So I kind of know what's going on, but I kind of don't. I don't know anything story wise, so you know, it is what it is, I guess. Take. Okay, I get it.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I mean, we don't need to pull on it, right? Empty. Should I be like picking up everything, or like, I don't know. Do I have like inventory space? I guess not, right? I don't know. I see.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
I see. I see. I guess I go click on this. Click on all the things that are clickable. Right? And sweet liqueurs. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. So we can't go through that door, is what you're telling me. Oh, broken window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Sure.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from
Bruh.
inside.
Welcome in, Yuki. How you doing? Came from the inside.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now
Fair.
you only have
Been
one.
there.
If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
I see. Okay. We'll grab the shoe then. Should I get that shirt? Is that a shirt? I don't know. There's like more stuff to click on I didn't notice before. Okay. I guess we should go check this out first and then we'll go out there. Already solving mysteries. So mysterious. The mystery of the broken window.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken
it's a mirror.
sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Oh, yes, I see. I see.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I see. Maybe I should touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. What?
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Behold.
Oh, God. So horrible.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. I mean, it could be worse. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait. Is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Bruh.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Yeah, pretty much.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Oh my God, there's so many things to say. God, I don't know. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. Oh my God.
You should check yourself for a pulse. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck.
Oh.
However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
Very low and low.
Like the rest of you, it
Damn.
comes from a bad place
Damn.
somewhere in the past.
Let the mirror be for now. Okay. Well, shit. Thanks, game. Game starts off, it's like, man, you're ugly. Look how ugly you are. There's a lady. But I need my other shoe. There's something on the table. Yo, money. I'll take all the money. Not me hyper-focusing on the shoe before anything else. There we go. I've seen this game so on and off that, like, I don't have any clue what's going on. Like, I know how the game works. I just don't, like, I don't know the story or anything. I've just come into people's streams of them playing it and whatnot. Calendar says March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Good year. Officer? I'm a cop? Oh, God.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
I see. Am I military personnel?
No. Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Try the expression on her. No, good.
Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
I see.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Wait, what? Is it just gonna be the same questions?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What is it they have against police?
The
here?
dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under
I
foreign
see.
occupation. Half a century after a
Should
failed
that mean
world
something to me?
revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Yeah?
Those words, tell me something else, feel like something you've said innumerable times before. Your mouth is the very shape of them.
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Damn right.
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Yeah? Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay. Can I knock on doors? Okay. A satirical newspaper. I guess we'll go downstairs. Interesting. Yo. Karaoke. I see.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Oh my gosh, cubic content is I'm scared by the hangover. Fair.
Utterly, And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. No, don't sing the happy song.
It's stupid.
Sing the sad song. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
I see. So are these like quests kind of deal? I'm guessing, yeah, tasks. Okay. I got you. I got you. Cool, cool, cool. We're doing stuff. Things are happening.
Man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
I mean, fair enough.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Ste Koari's Skua." Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there.
Okay.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
What's the difference? Well, you look like a bartender. Understood. I see. Okay. Let's just look around then. Only Monday. Large water cooler, large bubble rising to the surface. Don't want to go out the door yet. I see. Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. Okay. Who's you?
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
But I don't give a fuck about this guy. Okay, hello.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Me?
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this.
But why?
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Oh, 58% though?
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
I mean, sure. It's so cool. It's very cool, but I won't come off like a douche if I call myself that. Sure.
Yes. Well,
He didn't even process what you said. He just moves
it
on.
looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah. No. No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Well, it's too bad because it's still in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
I'm gonna fuck up this game so bad. This is gonna go so terribly. So horribly, horribly, terribly.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
What?
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to? You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me? It's so fucked up. Oh god. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. The cryptozoologist's wife.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Okay. Should I, like, go upstairs and look for a badge? Or should I just talk to this dude? I don't know. I've never played this before. Where am I? What am I doing? Oh, you can run by double clicking. Okay. I was like, can I not run? He'll be fine.
The bed is cold and not but
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Yeah, well, no shit, dude. Whatever. We'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. How quickly can you, like, game over this game? Probably pretty quick, hey?
the man with the unimpressive beard notices you.
Unimpressive
He
beard.
drops the ledger he was holding
Oh my
and
God.
turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
The ruin. I'm in between names. I feel like I just want to pick all the most wild shit to say instead of just actually like playing this sensibly. There you go.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Well, duh.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Okay, chill out, bro.
She went away because none of your business. Extra fine.
It's not fine, dude. I mean,
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
slip away unnoticed. I'm gonna be failing so many checks if I do this shit. I'm so bad at this already. I'm doing terrible. It's okay.
As you blow this,
Yo.
behind you, a whiny voice.
Real mature, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mature. What do you think this is? It's unplugged. Okay. Well, where do we go? This way? He wants to go that way, so let's go that way. Oh, till 3. Oh, 1300, sorry. This way? Closer to winter. Okay, well, I guess we're just going over this way then. I don't know what's going on. Inspect the victim's body, report your badge missing. Who made the call? Okay. Cool. To save? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Bum, 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 bum. Snow in a wheelbarrow? What? I mean, fair enough.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Questions.
Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to?
I don't know if I should even say that to her, right?
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally, even all the way over here. There's a drop of death in the spring air.
No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Yo, free gloves. She said to the north, right?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle.
Nice, free
It
gloves.
hasn't
It's
had time to
going.
cool off yet.
It's going. How are you doing?
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear...
Yo, nice. Welcome in, Vile. I hope you guys had fun playing board games. I was lurking there for a little bit because I had to deal with a bunch of BS.
The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest.
I did like a kind of balanced
box-shaped
build. I just did a
apparatus
custom character.
with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Not perfectly balanced, but like all of the pre-made ones seem to have just like one very low thing. Hi, it's me here.
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over.
But you said... never mind.
10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to...
Is it him? What does he want?
Oh no, I'm already in trouble.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge?
Oh god.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Oh, that's my name. Okay, there we go.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name
Oh.
of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your miss...
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
So dialogue is peak, yeah.
What's going on?
I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm just saying I'm gonna fail so hard at this game.
Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Oh my god.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Oh my god, bro.
New high Nights even for Captain Sober.
Bruh.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergent Orson
Oh,
wants
no.
to know if you lost your gun too, Over.
Check your pockets. Check your...
Oh God, it's
Holy
not
fuck.
here.
You don't know where it is, do you?
It's so stupid. Oh God.
Okay, it's gone. You're...
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Oh yeah, and just keep re-rolling. It's fine.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And
Nice.
then it becomes it.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
A metallic drawer.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Lets you see things in the dark you would... The handle... You
Taking
could do
everything.
good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. The pry bar feels nice and cold and useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Okay. Well, shit. Doo-doo-doo. That VA sounds familiar. Probably is. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Half-naked dame on the cover. Damn. Not me clicking on everything in sight. I see.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
I see. As
Feel
if we're
free
telling
to
something.
step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
What sort of build? Is there a way for me to show you? I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. You're such a good trooper.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Your character sheet with your stats. Which is where? Here? There you go. Oh, under me here, 3 psych, 2 physique, and the pain threshold one's the only one. Three, 3, 2, 4. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. God, there's so much to do. I'm so overwhelmed. My brain is like, what do I do with all these information I'm getting here? I guess I'll talk to you.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous
God,
People.
nobody has a chin in this game.
My name is Plaisance.
I'm being so mean. Every character looks the same.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Chinless down. Yeah, pretty much. What if I want to buy a book? Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her? My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Strikes me as wrong.
As a young girl should be, with the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything?
She smiles and nods.
I see.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring-do. Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers.
I see.
These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen.
An obvious lie.
Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre. The Murder of Dick Mullen. Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels.
I see. Tome of Fascist Magic. Rather candid.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
I mean, fair enough.
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
Oh my god, lady, shut up.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Yeah, whatever you say, lady. How rude.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
My favorite.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services. Various paranatural books still litter the...
I see. Anyway, I should probably go deal with the dead body that I seen, hey? Did I click on that?
Several maps have been attached to the maps look old and faded. The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river.
All
It is
magic
the
is
River
fascist if you
Esperance.
think about it.
Countless bridges put the shards back together,
Oh my.
connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center. Team to the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Rivashol East. Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock.
Well, we know we're close to Jamrock, right?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of
How much money
Martinez
do I have? Is that
90
my money?
cents, though. That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps. They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Well, I don't have enough money, so I need some more money. I can come back. It's okay. We don't need to steal everything in sight. I'll just shoplift everything I need. Okay. Mrs. said north, but like, how do I... I'm assuming it just means up this way.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
A fiction, if you will.
No.
Damn.
These tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Well... It's just a kid throwing rocks at a dead body. That's funny. Ayo, stop.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno.
Police business at a moment of your time, please.
Right in the dip, Kuno. Get him right in the dip.
It's loving in the dick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
I don't think he's gonna listen, right?
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face
I don't
around
see
him
white eyes, but
does
sure.
not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
He has artificial legs, too?
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up of his own. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Should I save again? Probably. Hey, I'll save to a different one, though. Yo. I can't go in there.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite.
Nice.
That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Nice. You can go for it. It's all good.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Already picked it up. The plastic bag. I didn't find a plastic bag, no. It's near the bookstore. Okay, we'll go over there and grab that then first. Why not? It's on the ground there. It's like down here. This. Cool. Perfect. Oh, can you sell the bottles or something? Okay, that's cool. Noted. Thanks for the tip. Feel free, like, anybody who's played this, not just you either, like, if you want to suggest things. But, you know, don't spoil shit, obviously.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when...
Okay, so it's like a time moving thing. Cool. Gotcha. Bro, now I'm just gonna be collecting bottles on a constant fucking basis. Can you just hold as many bottles as you want in it? Cool. So it's like a way to get money, I guess. How do I, like, unequip things? Do I just go like this? Okay, cool. Gotcha. Cool. Good tip, good tip. I see. Traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Interesting. Some Lord of the Flies shit. Okay. Oh, this was above, that's why. I was like, why can't I interact with this shit? There's nothing I can do up here? Sure, why not? Yo, I could buy the map. Huge. Yo. So much money. Can we actually get down to this? I don't think we can, right? I'm guessing this was just a way for me to get money real quick. Nice. I don't know how long stream is going to be tonight, by the way. It might be a shorter one, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm having fun so far. I like it so far. I'm not complaining about anything, really. So that's cool. That is cool. Footprints.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover.
So I can just like reload saves and then try again, right? Is what you're saying. Yo. Watch me fail like every single time.
In the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Maybe more than 12.
Nice.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44.
Yeah, for sure.
3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the print. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
$400 million.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? 200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Possibly.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Could have been an extremely obese person. I mean, probably not though.
Possibly, yes. A woman or a kid? Okay, how do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I'm just saying random things or looking at holes in the mud. I don't.
Understood. Anything else? Interesting. Let's name it the old soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Oh.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machine...
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Some of the dialogue options are great. There's a part of me that just wants to go like off the rails on half the dialogue options.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Okay. Do it. Do all the weird things. So what do I do with the body then? Because I clearly have to, like, other level to take it down or something.
There he still is, looking right through you with his
3%
white eyes.
chance is
The
pretty
body
crazy.
below is entirely dedicated to that core.
There must be something I can get to cover my face, right? So I don't get sick. I'm gonna go buy that map real quick before I forget to. Confirm.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Yeah, I'll just go. Oh, okay, cool. Makes the sense.
Several maps. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a...
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
You've acquired an interactable item.
Yo.
Investigate this item further.
Use the interact button. How do I use? What do you mean? Can I actually do something with it, or does it just give me a map? It's fine. The music in this game is giving me like heavy Dark Souls vibes for some reason. It's got like the same kind of like just chill vibes.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A
Where it
closer
says
inspection
interact?
reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Cool.
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan,
Fuck you,
"Mankind,
mail delivery
be
box. Kick it. Worth it.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool.
Worth it.
You really showed that mail collection box.
Really? You think so? You really think so?
I don't. Let's go.
Okay. Fine then. Fuck you, bro. I thought we were cool, but I guess not. I'll talk to this person.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
I see.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I am the law. What am I freaking Judge Dredd? I'm the law. Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
Hi, Mickey. Motions towards a sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick
yes,
with the
lorries.
smell of crude oils.
He's a
Heavy
moo-moo.
metals and
He's a
other
Mickey Moo.
byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What do you think? What do you think about the dialogue options? You want me to go feral on everybody? He's being okay. What's the
It's a
jam?
traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Okay, this guy looks like fucking Earl from My Name is Earl.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Either that or the singer of Gogo Bordello. It's the vibes he giving me. If you know that band. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this
Yeah,
was
he
all I
does.
ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need? Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Wicked. I always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of
Freaking
thing.
autocorrect. Yeah, I figured you would. I see.
They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
Oh, come on.
The bosses won't be happy.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Wait, what? And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees. It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Fair enough.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece.
Clearly.
Secured and mounted in the air, with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
Can I just save like here while I'm in dialogue? I can't, can I? I gotta exit.
An old monument stands in the middle of... What did he do? You have no idea. High above you.
Load that shit and try again.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. What did he do?
Still failed.
You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you
I'm
know
not gonna try
what
multiple
this
times,
guy
it's
did
okay.
many centuries ago? High above you, the king stands...
Okay. Well. Whelp! There's a person over there. A foreign car. That's a big person.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Okay.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to...
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Okay.
So do we, Scab.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open, and try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer, or whatever he is. Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up
Mickey,
there,
get down, dude.
but that one's no
For real,
joke.
Mickey.
And my men are
Bro.
tired and hungry. They're workers,
Dude.
not fighters.
We're not so different, you and I. I know, it's like such a cliched thing to say.
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Rude.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No. They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Well,
Scab?
damn.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop, Scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, What brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually fun and very fun and easy.
I don't believe you. Post L'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just walking. It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands. My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself. I walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremus is there. Walk right past him. Then press the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation. Or you could convert to a Semini Supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Sure.
Uh-huh. Easy. So easy. Hermetically sealed door. Can I talk to any other people? Guess not.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Nobody asked you, lady.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat.
What are you doing, Mickey? You want some attention?
You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Is it really so bad? You're right, I'm an alcoholic. Now let me enter the harbor.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning. Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen.
Over on this side.
You were once a noble and powerful race.
You are so unruly. You're such an unruly cat, you are. You a handsome boy? You can lie down there too, you know, if you want. You don't have to, but you can. He's like, I don't know. He's so cautious. Why? Yeah, I know. You just want some pets, I think. Is that it? Yeah. Lie down then. You're just gonna sit there and stare at me? Is that what you're gonna do? That's rude, you know, you're not supposed to stare. Anyway. I'll leave you there, and if you want to lie down, you can.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of
Electricity.
war like missiles and aerostatic
Missiles.
aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Culture.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the heart.
It's hardly out of reach. You could totally reach that, bro. Come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back. I'll come back to this. We go in here. So I'm saying he wants, when he wants attention, it's when he wants attention. He's not
The
like
tin
Willow.
machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
This is what you're talking about, right?
Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Yo.
And the money appeared.
Nice. I'm rich.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on them. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la
Stupid
Mode,
famous people.
featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Tap on the girls kissing, very futuristic. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, me neither. Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but... I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really long.
God, you're not very helpful, are you?
No
I
need
don't
to
know.
worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
I see. Autosave.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock
Health.
prescription meds, but we do have
Morale.
Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
We already got one of these, so I don't need to buy one right now, right? Can I just use it? I'm assuming I can't, right? Because I lost health. Or at least I thought I had one. Maybe I don't. I thought I picked one up. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't even know where that would be. I could buy one anyway.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Okay, here.
Still not here. Where do I get my items? I'm so confused.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez. Your finger moves through the various streets, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Yo, Map tab. Wait, Map tab? Oh, up here. Ah. It's pretty shitty fucking map, yeah. Better than nothing though, hey. The health stat where it says 2? Wait, what? Over here? Lower left. Oh, here. Gotcha. Okay, thanks. Let's talk to this fellow.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Hey, I know that. That's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking hey, I got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch on the shoulder. Well, I think we all learned something here.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Who to talk to? What to do? I don't fucking know. Some more peeps.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please,
A fork in a world of
let's
soup.
just try to enjoy the game, all right?
Did I talk to the guy in the whirling in rags? Wait, what? Where?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a
balls
game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Willow. Welcome in, my baby girl. My, you had such a long day, didn't you?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrating until you and the ball...
The dialogue in this game is crazy that they wrote all this.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
I know, right? Crazy.
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Yo. Take that.
Merde! Bordel de merde! What the hell is your problem? I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game.
I do.
It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
P-Tank? I really want to just fuck with this person. Oh god. It's so funny.
Yes, pétanque. You ruined our pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Listen, guys, the ball is gone. I have a murder solver, right?
Good. Mistakes are forgiven.
No.
Men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us? Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. Ah, yes! King Philip III, on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule. Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frame.
Wonder what that's like.
Among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood. A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Right. Yes, I do. Fire from heavy artillery. Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like.
Oh God, not socialists.
They just chose a name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God, this place is a damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
Right.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in
Sounds
Revachol
familiar.
during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we plagued Betonk on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Commies just don't understand how money works. Oh my God. Foreign powers cleaned up the mess and now they rule us. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for hard working class to take over. None of these options are great. In my opinion. I mean, we're not going to really get much information out of this guy, right? Even if I'm, like, trying to play to him.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains...
Jesus Christ.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was the plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened.
Jesus Christ.
We took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire. Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I am in Martinez. The cop is a pejorative.
We already went through all this.
I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not...
Can I talk to you too?
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Damn right.
Yes.
Sandwich
that's
lover.
What you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Honey, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Can I have a bite of that?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really. No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
True.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respects?
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard. Evrard Clare. Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
No, thank you. I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't
But I want some.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft.
This is 60s brain whenever she makes a sandwich. The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. I love that emote so much. It's
In
so
addition
good.
to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you
Nice.
notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below. And is that mayonnaise?
Please, man, can I just have a bite? Don't be a dick, Gaston. There's plenty for everyone.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things. Fuck off! It's mine!
I mean, Back off.
A glimmer of respect flashes in Renee's eyes.
God.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share.
And it's gone.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? We are a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Anyway. That was good. Can we talk to this person? Fair enough. Fair enough, sir. Oh yeah, there's a war stuff going on. Of course there's vehicles everywhere. Yo, $2. I'm fucking rich. Killing it. I see. I was gonna say, yo, is that a seal? I can literally go see those if I want to. They're all over the place where I live. Recently painted.
Hey, up here, Piggo.
Yeah.
The streets will flow red once more.
Oh,
a
yeah?
great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
You can. Yeah. If your rhetoric is high enough, yeah. I bet.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I mean, all of the above. Start with your blood type and go from there. Yeah, when was the last time?
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
I see.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's
Rude.
got to keep an eye on her.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Fair enough.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually,
You wouldn't know it.
there is a
I was about to
shortage of
say.
people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Watch your back, ungulate. You've got...
God damn. Fucking relax, lady. Jesus Christ. Chill out. She got no chill. See?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Okay.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. Beaton, my maiden name. I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel, there is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Brutal.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Apparently.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the
You're on
Wild
a boat.
Pines group. What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
She nods.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Oh,
Now
shit.
they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a
I
2
gotcha.
meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead. Yes, I believe there is a connection, but that's a subject for later. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then.
I see.
I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Oh.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive. Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Cool. Not cool. Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union. There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Every worker, a member of the board.
I mean, every worker member of the board doesn't really make sense. Usually you have like a representative, right? Or a few.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
What does that even mean?
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Jesus Christ.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The king is dead, long live the workers. It's pretty funny, I have to admit.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start. I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Yeah.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
The scab at the gate, did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
If these workers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
I see.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity.
Fuck yeah.
If you can say one thing about him,
Strong.
it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Of
Really?
course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Okay.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Should I just go all out with the threat thing?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer.
God, I'm so tired tonight.
The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
An effective advocate for the rights of the local workmen, a giant leech sucking the life out of this place. Basically, a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on such things.
Indeed. And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence, Polly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the union's files.
Okay.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Uh-oh. I don't have my badge, though.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective? I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I lost all memory of my life and the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything in this world. The city, nothing. Yes. I mean, I don't really want to give her any details.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
God damn it! Fuck. Oh, neither one of these sounds better. This one.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
True.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
I can't exit out of this dialogue and save too, can I? Or maybe I can. I don't know. Damn it. This game. This cannot be retried. I could just come back to it, I suppose, right?
Of course. But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear. The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us. Why, yes I am. Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou. I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands. The boat? No. It is called Cor de Leyte 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Oh. Is that because of the way it is what you're saying?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
So, it's a schooner, you idiot.
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
It's the eel's hips.
I'm enjoying this
Never
part
heard
of
that
the
before.
interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Good. Of course, Detective.
Okay, so what I could do is save. Eel's hips. I'm gonna start saying that.
Good. I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
So, white checks can be retried, like, no matter how many times. Like, obviously, just if you fail them. And red checks can only be tried once, unless you save and retry, obviously. Is what you're telling me. Okay, so. Okay, that makes sense. So this one is suggestion. One shot.
Feelings will guide the way.
God damn it.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a bad... You're back. Good. I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken...
Feelings.
God damn it. God damn it.
She's silent.
Officer.
Oh my. I'm just trying to exit out.
You know...
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
Wait, what?
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible. The
Like what?
Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour.
Maybe I'm good anyways.
It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at this guy. You think he's gonna find his last badge?
Detective, a word in private before we continue. This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and you know, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Oh, so we're her henchmen now.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands. Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station.
I
It would
did.
literally take months.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link. The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a
Sure.
network of local manufacturers.
I never lost. I totally
right
know where it
along our
is. What do you
grasp.
mean?
But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Fuck.
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves. Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you. We did, on more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCN. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Until now.
Well, here's your chance, officers. Yes?
Sure.
Excellent. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Whatever, lady. Whatever, lady. Can we go in here?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elder.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, lady. You joik.
There they both are, 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminate
I
like
didn't
2
even do any of
baby
this.
crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Fair.
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes, you hustle. You're a provider.
I guess I do, yeah.
Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh.
Fucking right till I die, bitch.
You didn't make it that way. That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby.
Yeah.
Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop. And sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Are you rich?
No, I'm actually
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Fucking taxes, man.
That's right. 100%.
Yeah.
Fucking G-Man's got his jam covered sticky fingers in
Yeah.
your
That's what I'm
stealing
talking
from
about.
you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Every time you wipe your ass.
Sure.
They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't
I'm starting to
even
think
have
the
a
people that
name.
wrote this didn't like
Plus there's
governments.
the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money. Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Damn right. Okay.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
It's none of your business, bro. Sure. Check this first. Okay. What about this? Okay. Let's talk to him then. How do we talk
You
to him?
see a young man on About Me nursing a cigarette. His eyes
I know,
have been
right?
following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble me. Just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man. Trouble's found you.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
I see.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Oh shit.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
Okay. Fuck.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Time to bring out your secret chat. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side.
Do you want me to cry?
Throw yourself before
don't
his
go.
very
I'll
feet
stop
like a
drinking.
dog.
I'll take the trash out. Please just don't leave me. This is so fucking burnt, bro.
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry.
Clearly disturbed.
Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
So good. Azure Nova.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again.
Okay.
Once we found the way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Can we check this door?
There must be another way into the building.
Oh my god, it was so fucking loud. What the fuck? Did the game break? Jesus Christ, it scared the shit out of me. I see. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. So we can't do it? Okay. Guess we're going this way. Why was that so loud? No, it was like the friggin' audio broke.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
Hang on. We're gonna do the good way.
This could be a way into the apartment. You're well
Yo.
versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Am I?
I know my rights, and don't you mom me, boy.
But the sweeping on the other side has stopped.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Oh god. For fuck's sake.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Okay, good. Thank God. Because I don't fucking have one. A graffito says, a firing squad for the rich. Cool.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis. Go ahead then. What do you...
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
I get it. It's a fake name, right?
Pea brain. Someone played a trick on...
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for? Talk?
Rude.
He lives upstairs in room
28.
28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony.
Okay, we're not gonna do it right away though. Can we go back here? Yo. Grocery list and checks. Oh, the fridge. Check the fridge. Yo. Money. Money in bottles. So, both money. Should I be knocking on any of these doors? The mailbox is overflowing. Boogie Street. No, go down here first. So it's a 5-pointed star. How dare they?
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Do I have to open the door? Did you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason.
Yes, we do. Do everything. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go upstairs.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
What? Look out, Kim, they're communists around here.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear. Its smug superiority, aesthetic musings. The triumph of capital is undeniable. But maybe the guns were sort of cool. Revolutionaries had loads of guns.
Fair, okay. Keep looking around. Let's fill with that. Okay. Wait, what's that? Glasses. Can I wear them? Hey, look how cool I look now. I just put these on too, I guess. It's so funny. Cool. So this is 60's favorite game ever. Ever? Like, you don't like any game more than this?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number, it's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
We'll come back. Go out in the balcony, I guess. Exit and balcony. I guess we'll just go balcony. So we'll see. I mean, it's a good game. I like the art style and stuff too. The art style actually reminds me a lot of Dredge. Like that same kind of dingy, gross look. It's kind of cool. I like it. I mean, obviously I've seen this before, but...
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation. That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
No, I'm not putting him down.
I guess you don't need glasses, then. No.
Oh, okay.
The lieutenant nods.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Oh, God. You seem to be following me. This game is fucking wild, bro. Okay.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. So, number
This
28.
is one, right?
This is
Yeah.
where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28.
Okay.
Good, let's go.
So day 2 at 2100.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
I see. Is there any point in me looking at this stuff? Yo, look at all the bottles. I want to go up there. I don't know how I get up there, though. Oh, well. We've tried. Did I talk to the men behind the bar? The man behind the bar? Yeah, yeah. The cafeteria guy. That's like really crooked for some reason. Because I destroyed everything. Apparently. Yeah. I have talked to him. And killed the stuffed bird. I mean, killed is a strong word. You know, it's fixable.
Are you trying to sneak up on me?
Yes.
Come.
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Apparently.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me
trying to snuff me out?
Are you sleeping right now? Oh, God.
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
She hisses. Was she a cat?
Trying to sneak up on me.
Whatever, child. Whatever. Kids, am I right?
Big Yoshi.
Oh, I can just use the arrow keys to walk around too. That's kind of useful. Because it's so hard to click around sometimes. So, like, if I wanted to wait until 9 o'clock tomorrow, I could just, like, sit on a bench and wait, or I could go and, like, sleep and do it, right? Big Yoshi. Autosave. Let's talk to you again.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Me?
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Yeah.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning. She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Well, is there other truckers we can talk to, I guess? Can we re-talk to this guy still?
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Yeah. You look like a man who knows about drugs. That's rude. I won't go for that yet. I was gonna say, we didn't really look around here very much besides going up to where the strike thing was happening.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Some cigarettes and food money.
Grandma?
Maybe she's your... No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
When else would you be then? Where else would you be then?
Back in Mefka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro.
Until you came along, that is.
Excuse me?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you.
Strikingly.
His head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines. Someone was. They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
Some sort of anti-dyslexia font? Yeah. Pretty much.
All of what? The world? The present?
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Lawman. It was early spring, and the mine behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Meth, it was a golden age. Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
I mean, fair.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff? Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no Gabriel.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots, made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
It was. And then it was no more. And I was no longer holding my father's hand. He was no longer descending the stairs in Ryle. The crowd had gone silent. Perhaps it was another Herife who came and woke me up, looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember.
As she says carnival, she gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machines.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals. Diamonds? Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was? Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
Makes sense.
Of course it does. What did you expect? Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain. It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain. Don't be stupid. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man, one night. As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Margaret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down. So the Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Margaret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him. The most beautiful. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
A pale dream is what it is. Yes, go. Enough.
Okay. Well. Whelp! You weren't of much use, lady. Was there anything down here? I should just use the arrow keys when I remount these parts. Oh, can I use these? I can. Yo. No one lives here anymore. No shit. You think? Can I just... Oh, I can. Dang. Dang what? Did I fuck up? Have I fucked up again? Have I done what I usually do? What? Oh, okay. Cool. I'm just expecting to fuck up. Is that free money? Yo.
Yes?
I didn't want to talk to you. I just that was an accident, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, my only option is talk to this dude or talk to the guy up top, really, right at this point. So, you have to figure something out, hey.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
This dude loves yelling, eh? Okay, I don't know, friend.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Just the way I like it.
The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof.
100%?
And sport. All in.
Damn.
Choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Oh, look at that. It's so 90s. I kind of want it. I kind of actually do want it.
Gotta prepare for springtime.
Yeah, baby. I'm gonna be so stylish now. Look at me. Damn. Flashy. I love it. So
You
professional.
See two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like
So
conquerors
stylish.
survey-
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek. and
Impossibly
simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool.
Only that
50.
madness.
Damn.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from...
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
But I already looked at the sneakers. Poor little speakers. Pat them.
No, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage. Don't even look at them.
Kids will just
Check
buy the
out
sad
these
conquered
super
Samaran
cool
speakers.
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them. I think I might be a lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them... But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go?
On the box. You got a box.
If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
50 cents?
Damn, so you have to buy the sneakers first.
That's so stupid. What kind of deal is this? What a rip. Fine then, I won't buy anything. I ain't got 50 bucks. I was lucky to have enough to buy the fucking jacket, bro. Give it the program here. He really got you by the nuts, yeah. This guy's not fucking around. What's this? Is it a manhole? What's the manhole? Strange, acidic and strangely comforting. Huh. Okay. Oh God, there's more. It's never ending. Water lockout. I see. What's this?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed Samaran butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Okay. Talk to this guy.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign.
Willow, you're so sleepy.
Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershell.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
What?
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Sure thing.
Yo!
It is salty, it is savory, it is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Yeah.
Want some too, officer?
Easy +0.
Why not?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
His voice sounds really familiar, if I'm being honest. Pawn shop. Yo, pawn shop. Some kind of antique cash register. Bust of a woman. Dark film projector. What else can I click on?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table.
Yo.
Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Wait, what? Win her back? Wait, what?
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Of course, no, not knowingly.
There's been a lot of interest in that particular figurine. I had to hide it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
I'm not wearing the gloves, should I be?
He doesn't elaborate on these wrong hands. It's unlikely that he ever will.
I've heard about it. I've heard the headless phone rider ride the headless bull.
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical representation. The headless phone rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revershol sporting a fawn tracksuit. 50 cents. Bargain price.
I don't have 50
I'll
cents.
throw in
though.
the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something.
God damn it. I'm too poor right now. I see. What's this?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Nice.
This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
Okay, bro.
Mr. Harmon Welshie W2.
$12.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The light pole has been carefully cut and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
A statement? Damn.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyundal burning.
Yo.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
Because I'm a broke cop without a cent to my name. Perhaps I could repay you in some other way. I guess I can't really think of a good reason.
I sympathize, I do. But this is a for-profit enterprise.
Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Should I talk to you, I guess?
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent...
Yeah, it's all good. I'm ending soonish anyways.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
I see.
It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
How would I know? I'm not offended, officer. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any question. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for...
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Okay. I'll probably end here anyways. Let me see. Remember to save. Confirm. But we're going to be picking it up again pretty soon anyways, because this is fully on the schedule now. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue Popful Mail next week. I'm not sure. I might not. I might just do this game fully instead for those 2 days rather than the 1 day that I had. Just because this is more interesting and I want to go through, some of the other games. Like this game and Tactics are kind of long, so I kind of want to go through them as much as possible before June, even though I'm not going to be able to beat either one of them before then, more than likely. So, I will be back to this game for sure soon, and we can continue on with it. But so far, I'm loving it, and I honestly like the dyslexic text stuff. Like, it actually helps me a lot, because reading is more like a reading thing for me. And yeah, it actually helps a lot. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you very much. I will be back again, not tomorrow because I have a show with my band tomorrow. So I will be back Sunday, and we'll be doing Final Fantasy Tactics. And I hope to see you guys then. Peace out. Bye.